Hi, it's Dennis Daly. I spent the first 30 years of my life in Washington, Indiana, a town of a little over 10,000 in the southwest part of the state. The next bigger city was Vincennes, about double the size of Washington. I worked there for 9 years. That means I drove the 25 minutes or so back and forth between Washington and Vincennes, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, because I also went to college in Vincennes. I got to know Old Highway 50 like the back of my hand. The alignment I knew was the second. The first had gone out through the river bottoms and often got flooded in wintertime. It was replaced by a road on higher ground in the 1930s. And then, in late 1990, they finished a new bridge across the White River and phased out the old bridges that I knew so well. I was home for Christmas in 1990 and went out to the old road to snag a few memories. This is the new US 50 bridge. There's some traffic. For years, I remember driving the old one, and we're standing here now looking back down US 50 that was built in the 30s to replace the one that got flooded. This bridge over here is the replacement for this. And there, into the pavement, they're tearing down this old river bridge. This was built in 1936. Believe it or not, it was a 2-lane bridge. A lot of trucks would come through here and each break each other's mirror off. There were 2 of these old bridges, but in a couple of weeks all of this will be just a memory. Very stark now in wintertime. But that's it. Just wanted to get a picture of it before they tore it out altogether. And there were 2 of those narrow bridges, one across the river and one across a low place, where the river was before it changed its course in the 1800s. That's why the county line was not at the river, but where the river used to be. And the funny thing about coming across those bridges late at night is that I would often get home and never remember going through them. I'm Dennis Daly. Thought it might be nice to look back at what was once a very familiar sight.